recording too. All right. So before, actually, I should explain what happened last. Well, actually, last time, uh, we you guys were down in person. It's like, all right, let's do a one-off about the past. So that's the thing that we did. Uh, and in the present, currently the sky has turned a uh, pale white yellow color.
Yep, that seems natural.
Uh,
Totally normal.
Yeah, it looks very healthy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Very healthy.
Nobody seems to be panicked right now. Everybody just seems to be confused and wondering what the hell is going on. Um, but
They better be.
before that, I have some things I need to do first. That I guess technically also happened in the past. And by in the past, I mean like a month ago. Uh,
In the past.
I would like Lux, for you to briefly just explain to people what you've been doing since you have left New Home.
I would move back into my old parents' house as I completely refurbished it, placed a stable in for Cho and Mo, the two black chocobos, which are probably insanely rare. And I'm probably getting and people are ogling them half the time.
Um, the they aren't as rare as you think they are. Uh,
Kidnapped
Bullshit.
chocobos.
because
That's
Evilise
bullshit.
the rarest of all chocobos in Evilise right now is red. So, if you had
Weird.
red chocobos, you would probably be getting more looks.
I-
But
I'm sorry, what? No, black is like the top tier. How is red the top tier?
it's because you haven't played Tactics. That's why.
Makes sense to me.
Correct.
Feel insulted.
Red
Um,
Chocobos are the strongest in the Evilise stuff. That's just how it is.
Alright, well, I would have been just doing
Just
some
works.
guard stuff to help out. Essentially, Lux has just been doing a bunch of part-time jobs.
so what it sounds like you're telling me is that you've been helping out Blackburn a lot, being in Magic City.
Oh yeah, that's where I live.
Okay. In that case, roll me. Actually, you know what? Since you've been helping specifically Blackburn, let's see. He's not gonna ask you to help him out for free with like guard duty and whatever else he might need you for. And since he knows you can be trusted, he probably wouldn't want to do that anyways. So gain 3,000 gil for helping him out for the month. Um, then let's move on to. Come on, I'm just gonna skip you because you technically already know what's happened to your guy. You've been basically keeping your dad's thieves in check while he was gone during that whole downtime. And basically since before that too. So nothing really new's happened with you. Uh, let's see. Terrence or Mogwin, who wants to go first just to briefly explain to the people what you've been doing?
Doesn't matter to me.
Alright,
Got
then
it.
you can go first then.
Yeah, go for it.
Um, Primarily just helping out around camp, and then also every once in a while heading into the capital city and just getting in with the gambling scene there, underground or otherwise. Just working his way up the ranks and getting, getting to the real high roller tables so that
All,
he can play for bigger stakes,
alright.
and also probably trying to, seduce somebody. Who knows?
Alright. For helping out just around New
Hey,
Home,
baby.
just gain like 1,000 gil.
Oh, okay.
And I'd like you to have a competition against me for this, and roll me 3D 100s, and whoever beats each other best out of three for each D100 will depend on how much money you will make from doing gambling.
Well, that's terrible. Am I allowed to use luck points?
No. Well,
Well,
I'll let you use it on each 3D 100 roll, so you can use it
God
on
dang
either
it.
the 11, the 46, or the 29.
I mean the 11.
Yeah, I mean,
So just roll another D100 then.
Jesus, this is trash.
All right.
Nice.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah,
shut up.
yeah, wow, that's incredibly stupid. For the record, Mogwin's sleight of hand and profession gambler are stupid high now.
Poor baby.
17, I think,
all right.
18, something like
Roll
that.
me a
19.
roll me a profession gambler along with that then.
Okay. Plus, he would have no problems with cheating. Oh, profession gambler is lower than sleight of hand, but it's still. Wow, this thing hates me today.
Um, the first few times you're there, people are super cautious of you, so you find it hard to try and swindle people. So
Bummer.
you don't get as much as you would normally would for just randoms or whatever. So just gain another 1,000 gil for a total of 2,000.
Okay.
Terrence, what have you
Oh,
been
man.
up to?
I love the fact you
You
got
know,
dicked over.
bard stuff.
All right.
Basically, just being a traveling hero, and then secretly telling his own stories as a whatever kind of bard he feels like looking like, basically, because illusionist disguises. Gotta
All
make
right.
money somehow, I suppose.
Um, are you looking like a Moogle bard or are you looking like a human bard?
It varies. Every time he goes to tell stories, he looks like someone totally different.
Okay. Let's see. What could I do for doing this then? Some of the stories that you tell are ones you've told for a long time. So you've had. Do you have any thing for like
For
performance or
what?
something like that?
Yeah, perform oratory. It's the skill for telling stories.
All right, then roll that for me. Let's see how well you do.
Sure, I'd presumably be in perform. What are they called? In
Yeah.
the freaking mime form. One
Yeah.
second.
Whatever that gives you.
How many times did you say to roll?
I said one.
I will use my modified advantage to give that a +1 to make it 40.
All right. Um, roll it another time just to see. I just want to see. All right. Um,
Wow, Roll20 actually likes you.
I'm just
D-
chilling here on my 40 perform oratory. It's fine.
Fuck. Huh.
I should also mention that technically I have other spells that could boost perform because illusionist, but
Yeah, I'm sure. At this point, it doesn't matter when you have a 40. Um,
Good to know. I mean, yeah, he does, of course, integrate like uses of like minor image into the story so they can play out battle scenes as an illusion.
so each time you go to a new city or back to a previous one, you seem to be in the groove. You don't know why. You just seem to have really high spirits and are able to tell your stories extremely well.
Being a
And
hero and being a bard's what he likes.
and in total, you'll get let's just say 4,000 gil from the
Neat.
total for how many places all the places you visited. Um, and yeah, so then the two of you who are in the three of you who are in actually technically the six of you who are in a new home see this site and you're all a little confused about that. You could tell that it came from the west, but other than that, not much else. Uh, Ironically, the same player and this both same characters can actually see where this is coming from because they're a lot closer, specifically. And I'm actually going to drag you all to the map instead of this. Boop. Actually, that's a lot further. No, that's.
Oh. Huh.
Uh-huh.
I forgot that Terrence like never spent money.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
just using it to buy a bunch of potions since we're probably hitting the end game.
yeah, Terrence is rich as frick. Anyway.
So like I
Yeah,
explained
most of them just bought a bunch of back potions.
so like I said last time, Sig, you or Sieg, you had
Are you?
were patrolling at night,
Yeah,
and then this
creeping.
happened, and you could see that it came from Brevenia volcano. And Lux, you're probably just coming back from a day of working when the sky turns the pale white yellow color, and yeah, you have no idea what the heck is going on. All you know is it's coming from the direction of Brevenia volcano.
Yep.
So what you decide to do when that happens is up to you. But specifically for Sieg, you have to basically report to Agris when some weird shit happens. This seems like something that should be reported on.
Well, yeah, it's weird shit.
Um, when you arrive to talk to Agris, she's sitting on the looking over at like the balcony of Lazalia Castle with Ramza and Alma. And the two of them are actually talking to each other right now. He
So I
says,
take you see what's up there.
she turns back to you. She's like, it's kind of hard to miss. It's like, come on, we're having an emergency council meeting. Glad we had Blackburn do this for us. And she takes you and Ramza and Alma into a basic room that just looks like there's nothing in it, but there's actually a hidden door behind it. And you enter in and to this room, and it's relatively big. It's like 40 feet around the entire room. But in the center of the room, sorry, hold on. In the center of the room, looks to be some kind of magic circle.
Sacrifice me to the great gods.
I'm assuming, see, you don't have any magical know-how, right?
Sig has 0.
All right. I don't know how. Anyways, uh, Agris, Ramza, and Alma all stand in the center of this magic circle, and it's like, come on, see, you're gonna need to be here for this one. You're gonna need to report back to your father. She's asking you to stand on the magic circle.
Yeah, okay, I will. But all right, as long as you don't bloody teleport me to the middle of a war zone.
Well, you stand in the center of the magic circle, and you're basically just waiting. And when you said that to her, she's actually says, "Well, I think we're gonna have to be the one to start the war zone sooner than we anticipated as well." Now,
That made actually 0 sense.
basically what I'm saying is that they're gonna start a war zone. Or a war, whatever.
War, not war zone.
It's the same thing.
There's moderate differences.
Same difference, whatever. I don't care. I've been tired all day and I don't give a shit.
That's an excuse, mister.
It's exactly is what it is, an excuse, and I don't care. Lux, as you're returning back home, someone is actually waiting at the front door at your front door, and it's one of Blackburn's assistants.
Oh, hey there.
It's like he's calling for you. Probably, and he points up. It's like probably for that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay, it's like get what you need and head to the tower He'll be waiting for you at the base,
Mm-hmm.
and he runs. He runs off. Like he doesn't walk. He runs back to the school. And then I just assume you have gathered up everything that you need from your house.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
And when you get to the gates of the school, there's actually a crowd forming out front. Uh, basically, the people of Magic City are wanting answers on what the heck is going on. And they figure since Blackburn's probably the smartest person in the city, he probably knows all the answers. And when you so are you going to push your way through, or are you just gonna wait to see what the heck happens? Because it's kind of blocking the entrance to the school right now.
I'll go in and take the shit to them.
Yeah. When you get to the front of the gates, there's two holy knights basically blocking people from entering. And he says, It's like he's been expecting you, and they open up the gates to let you through to make sure that no one else runs in.
Yeah.
And as you're going through the gates, and they close it behind you, some of the people start complaining. It's like, why is he getting in and we're not allowed to?
Fucking redhead!
Let us speak to Blackburn, and you are free to respond or to ignore.
I just ignore and just walk in.
All right. When you get to the bottom of the tower, Blackburn's tower, he's sitting there or standing there at the entrance waiting for you, not in the tower itself. He's like, all right, you're here. Follow me. We got an emergency meeting to go to. And he actually doesn't take you into the tower. He takes you into like a place that looks like a shed, basically.
Oh great, I'm going where all the other trash goes to.
You have to do some groundskeeper work first.
He opens up the shed and it's a big shed because it's like a big grounds to take care of, right? So, he opens it up and then he pulls like a trap door in the ground, in the floor, and he says this way, and he walks down the staircase leading into the darkness. As you make your way down, you start seeing that there's lights, torches specifically, are starting to line up on the wall as you go further down, so you can see where you're actually going. And when you reach the bottom floor, there is a big room that has a magic circle at the bottom, and Diamanda's also here as well, waiting for the two of you. And she has her white mage attendant with her as well. Basically her, I guess in quotes, prodigy, for lack of a better word.
Slave.
No, slave's not the right word. You actually do recognize her, her prodigy, because she was there when Diamanda was getting rid of your curse on you, or your ability damage on you.
Yeah. The special massage.
And they all stand in the center of this magic circle. And he's like, and Blackburn's like, come on, don't got all day.
Yeah.
And they wait, and you basically stand there, much like Sieg is waiting for something to happen. Meanwhile, back at New Home, everybody in the camp is confused in what the heck's going on. Like, they're just having a good time, celebrating, finally putting actual houses and stuff together, laying the foundation of this town, when the sky just suddenly turned bright white yellow. And Herrig's looking up, and he's like, huh, that's That's interesting. And Nemo is just sitting beside him, and he leans up to stands up and leans in and says something to Herrig. And he goes off, and Rava, Jana, Terrence, Mogwin, and Kaman, uh, and Archibald, because he seems like he has nothing better to do, are all called in, and come on, you're actually surprised he's bringing you all into the thief headquarters underneath New Home,
Okay.
which is normally not meant for anybody else to, other than those in the thieves guild, to come down here. And
Okay.
the others are all surprised that there's just a secret entrance here that you guys didn't know about.
I would like to maintain that Mogwin is sneaky enough and has enough of a background as a thief that he probably suspected and didn't say anything.
Roll a d100. Roll higher than a 50, preferably.
Well,
Real one?
Roll20 refuses to let me do that today, so
Can I
Herrig
have
and Kamon seem to have somehow kept this from you.
one? I got nothing.
Same with
Wonder-
Terrence.
Because we're
Terrence been
more
busy.
advanced thieves.
And you go down into this underground I call it a complex because fuck, I can't think of anything else. But yeah, it's basically an underground thief complex, and you're actually brought into a side room, and in the center of this room is Nemo and a few other researchers scrawling a pattern on the floor. And Herrick says, "Are you ready yet?" And he's like, "This thing takes time. Calm down." So come on. It looks like even though you tried to hide things from Nemo, he already knew about this place apparently.
Okay.
It takes him about 5 minutes to complete this magic circle. And he's like, "I think that's it. Herrig, I'm leaving New Home in your thing. The 6 of you, I need you to come with me."
Okay.
And
Yeah, all right.
Come on, man.
he stands in the center of the magic circle that he's scrawled. That looks like he had to make it bigger to fit all of you in it. He's like, he looks to Herrick. He's like, "Oh, by the way, Herrick, have you seen Frida around anywhere?" And he's like, he just shrugs. He's like, "I haven't seen her, no." And he's like, "All right, well, if she turns up, she's in your care." And
she's a traitor.
And when all of you stand in the center of this magic circle, Nemo starts to chant something. Sig Agris starts to chant something. And Lux, Blackburn, and Diamanda start to chant something. And then in a bright flash of white light, you're all in this void space, basically. And there is a large table with many chairs in this void. And each of you are sitting in one of these chairs when you get basically able to see again. In this,
I don't see any chairs.
what?
I think I'm on the wrong map. I don't see any chairs.
No, I don't have a thing for this. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Um,
And when you all see, is that each of the council members are here. So Edwin, Diamanda, Blackburn, John, Agris are here. Ramza and Alma are both here. Siegfried is here, for those who actually remember him. I'm specifically pointing that at Kamon, Terrence, and Mogwin.
That was the week I was gone, so Mogwin wouldn't have met him.
No?
No, you still would have known him because you had fought the Lucavi in Limberry with him. Or no,
No,
wait,
that was Fox.
that was Foss. Then yes, then you wouldn't actually know.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, what? Foss is,
Yeah,
that was
actually,
Foss. Foss
yeah,
is
that's
dead.
okay. Yeah, so Terrence and Mogwin probably won't know who he is then.
Ah, you just hurt my feelings, why don't you?
But you see your good old buddy Lux sitting across from you, Mogwin.
Across is the best position he could be. Maximum distance works for him.
Terrence waves
Just
to Mogwin.
glares at Moglin.
How's y'all doing?
Hey, Terrence.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Me. How are you?
Doing okay.
Psst, psst, Mogwin. Mogwin, what you been up to? Long time no see.
Oh, I thought Terrence was like around town every once in a while.
Oh, he is. It's just, you know.
Oh, sure. Nothing much. Taking it easy.
Mm.
Oh, that reminds me. And he reaches into a pocket and pulls out a huge, juicy apple and just bites into it as loudly as he possibly can.
Psst, can I
Um,
have
So
some?
why is everyone being so quiet?
So,
want-
well, the council members are currently flipping through some plans and maps and stuff. But Mogwin, when you bite into that apple, you don't hear anything.
Hmm.
You can still taste it and everything, but you don't hear any sound when you bite into it. In fact,
we
you
can
can't
make
even
people
hear
laugh.
like the council members like taking out like these maps and stuff at all. Like, other than voice, there's no sound.
Interesting.
And Agris at the head of the table, and Ramza is at the head of one side of the table, and Ramza and Agris are both at one ends of the table, and Agris stands up and says, "Now, I know our other friends are probably as confused as to why we brought them here." He specifically looks at Lux, Sieg, Terrence, come on, Mogwin, Rava, Jonna, and Archibald.
Lux just rolls like, you brought us here because this is a council meeting about the problem at hand.
Yes and no. The reason we've all brought you all here is because, well,
Mogwin's going to cut her off and say, "Is it because we've all fought those giant monster things?"
yes, Mogwin, that's the reason.
Nailed it! Takes another bite of the apple, sad that it's not being super loud right now.
Um,
The part of his soul is broken because there's no sound. He can't annoy the fuck out of everyone.
Archibald says he forgot his beard. Do you guys have any?
Archibald, when you say you forgot your beer appears in front of you.
Okay. Thanks.
Goddamn noisy ass bird right outside my window.
Yeah, I hear that.
There we go,
So-
that's better.
That is the reason you are here, yes, but you're also, well, according to us and the rest
1
of
second.
the world, are probably the strongest people in Evil East right now.
Really? We haven't even been here that long.
1 sec. With him not making a lot of sound with the apple, was there a reason for that I didn't hear?
No, not really. Not that you know.
I like to
Cool.
point out
It might just be whatever this space is supposed to drown out sound, except for like vocal.
Also, I
I
like to
see.
point out you gave
I-
Ultraviolet a very dangerous weapon. Now he's gonna sit there. And
I
just
cast
shove
ghost
himself.
sound to make it louder, like a lot louder.
All right.
Fuck.
So no. So it now would sound as normally as it would if he bit in an apple normally.
Are you sure about that? Quote, ghost sound creates as much noise as 4 hume per caster level. In this case, it'd be 28 humes.
That's a powerful apple bite.
As an example, a roaring lion is equal to 16. The roar of a dragon is equal to 32, so it's between those.
The moment you do that and this sound goes throughout this entire thing, you get hit on the head by Nemo with his stick.
If I crunch into the apple and hear that, I'm just gonna hold the apple out like, whoa.
Lux just
Ma-
buries his face in his hands like,
He
oh my
looks at
God,
you.
these
He
two.
looks at you, Terrence. Like now is not the time for this. Probably the
Look,
entire
man,
world
we're
is
going to war. I'm just trying to be upbeat. You don't got to be a stick in the mud.
considering the
First
entire
right,
world
you
might
know.
be in. Considering our, he looks at you. Considering our possibly the entire population of non-humans is endangered. I don't think it's time for jokes.
Terrence leans back and he's like, "Fine, you spend your last couple of freaking hours being all down in the dumps."
Do you not reflect like tragedy and fear with humor? Like, come on, it's the best deflection mechanism.
I deflect it by meditating on the things that I've seen. Now, be
Terrence
quiet.
is like,
And porn.
Well, that's much less fun.
And his porn stash.
I hate to tell you, dude, but there's no such thing as a porn stash in Evil East right now.
I highly
Bullshit.
doubt that's a fact.
I highly doubt that. There's
You know how
gotta be
long
some.
people been painting people nakies?
Like, all the way back to ancient Egypt. If not
Anyways,
longer.
so
Also, they got like mirror image and greater image. You could have straight up video, 3D video in Magic.
Oh, you're not wrong. Honestly, it'd probably be more advanced than what we have in reality now.
Anyway,
are you done?
oh yeah,
Ramses, finally, after all this going back and forth, is finished, stands up, and is like, as you know, the Aluvakabi seem to be coming back for whatever reason, and I've finally figured out why that reason is. Whoever these Hume cults is they're trying to bring back, their god, using the power of Lucavi. And from my understanding, that god goes by the name of the hero king Masa, the one who, quote, saved all the Humes from destruction from the cataclysm.
Vision, they're not summoning him.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't actually hear you.
Out of character wise, I have a high doubt suspicion that they're not summoning monster, they're summoning something else.
However, he says, however, I've done my fair share of researching the Lucavi and the Aurosite, and know that the gods aren't really actually gods. They're all demon in nature.
I don't know, man. Sounds like heresy.
I mean,
He looks at he looks at you and he's like, that's 'cause it is.
It's called sarcasm. What did I just say about being a stick in the mud, man?
I don't think these people get it, man.
Jana sighs.
As
She's like,
we don't
no,
have
they really
time
don't.
for jokes and sarcasm when the
You didn't
entire-
have to respond. Keep your goddamn spiel going.
He just sighs. Also, out of character, I also sigh.
I'm over here just going, bruh.
Jana is chuckling.
I don't know what they plan to do with all these Aurosites, but it won't bring back who they're trying to summon. And if my calculations are correct, and considering the entire sky all over Evil East is currently a pale white,
You said it was
probably
yellow.
have a week at most to stop this.
Okay, so we
So-
go and we kill them and we leave.
So the plan is, all of our forces will keep this cult busy while the 8 of you go stop whatever's being summoned.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
Any objections?
Sounds like a good time.
Uh, specifically looking around the table, not necessarily to you guys. Uh, uh, this kind of pains me to say this, but they actually have more Aurosite than we planned them having. A few.
So there's how many big scary monsters are there gonna be?
The
Asked
thing,
Mogwai.
the thing is, I don't think they plan on summoning Lucavi anymore. They're just looking for the magic that's inside the Aurosite.
Oh well, that's easy. Their normal dudes were chumps.
Well, that's the thing. If they had the Aurosite, then if whoever is leading them can possibly give some of the power of the Aurosites to their followers.
Yeah, but they're not gonna be as scary as the big strong monster things, right? So it'll be fine.
Yeah,
I mean, we're gonna die either way, so. you
they'll
know.
only be about as half as strong as them, and probably more than one of them.
Literally,
Ah.
oh god, dragoons on steroids.
That's fine. Rava's kind of contemplating it. Meanwhile, like I can probably handle that. Yeah.
It's like so and then Edwin actually stands up and then shares like, so here's our plan. We're gonna attack from both the north, the west, and the east of Brevenia Volcano, and if actually all of your characters roll me history checks to see what
I
you
don't
know
have it.
about to see what you know about Brevenia Volcano.
Oh yeah, I got it rolling.
Probably nothing, having not been in the region before.
Let me just check something here. Come on, roll it. Didn't roll shit.
So far, Rava's the only one who knows the most.
And even that's not
Seven
much.
skills.
Fucking nerd. Yeah, I'm not getting anything within my character, so fuck it.
Mogwin's just gonna be like, well, I'm guessing it's a volcano.
Uh, yep. So it's up to possibly Jonna and Terrence to know more than Rava right now. If you're still there, I don't know, you're muted.
Still here. I don't know either of those skills though.
Just roll them anyways, I don't care.
Sure. You said local or history?
History.
History.
Oh, Jonna does have history. Would you look at that? It's a 3.
Alright. I mean, technically Terrence could... Actually, you know what? Terrence can actually roll me local because he's been going around from city to...
Terrence actually has history.
Whichever is better, because he's been going around from place to place.
Trash.
Okay, so Jonna and Rava, all the two of you know specifically
Terrence
is
rolled
that...
better than Jonna. What?
hold on, I'm getting to you in a second.
Okay.
Is that Brevenia Volcano is still technically an active volcano.
Neat. I love
Uh,
active volcanoes.
Terrence, you know for a fact that normally people would check, like geomancers would go to check the activity of the volcano, to minimize the damage that the volcano would do when it erupts. You heard somewhere that it hasn't been checked in like over 100 years.
Oh, lovely. I'll relay this information.
Well, that seems like an oversight.
Yeah, you think?
Well, let me be more clear. Well, actually, no. I'll just do it this way. The council says those in the council like probably more towards Diamanda and Blackburn will say that The reason that they never had to check the volcano is because, well, 100 years ago, around Barbenia volcano wasn't just a desert. Uh,
Okay.
so it's kind of no really any reason to do it when there's nothing around it except desert.
I like desert.
Rava would be like, that's not really true. The effects of a volcanic eruption could range a very, very far distance from the site itself.
Regardless, it hasn't erupted in 100 years, so we're not sure. The reason they're bringing this up is because they don't know that whatever is happening might cause a volcanic eruption because of all the magical power that's being put into that one spot.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, in reality, they want to get this done before whatever they're trying to do actually brings back this Hero King, because it might, cause a volcanic eruption that could damage Evilise a lot.
I mean, on the plus side, if the volcano erupts with the Hero King in it, bye bye Hero King.
Ramza replies to that saying, if he's injected with all this Aurosite magic, I don't think a volcanic eruption could stop him.
Then how the hell would any of us?
I don't know, man.
Listen, he says, your job is while we're keeping their forces busy to stop that from happening.
Okay, but like, if we don't, is everybody just gonna die? Like, you all are
Uh,
like super famous heroes, saved the world once before, and all that, right? Like, if we fail, you guys are better than us, right? Like, you can go in there and kick some ass. Like,
Why don't we just send you guys as like the first measure?
yeah, I just want to be clear on what the plan is here.
uh, specifically, the plan is that each of the council members are going to be taking their own forces and commanding them to be a distraction for the cult forces. They're not expecting a bunch of 8 random people to go in and stop this.
Sure, I'm just trying to figure out what happens if we, if said 8 random people, i.e., those of us sitting here, fail to do it. Like, do you
Uh,
think you guys can?
Nemo reiterates to you, I'm assuming Mogwin is saying this, right?
No, this is more level-headed, so it would probably be Rava.
Rava, Nemo actually pipes up, like, if Masa is resummoned and brought back to this world, he might, instead of, saving everything with all that demon magic inside of him, might just cause another cataclysm anyways.
Well, yeah, like that's kind of my point. Like, if we fail to stop him, can you guys? Or is it just going to be like as soon as he's summoned, everybody dies everywhere? Like, what are we expecting here?
Uh, Ramza says, well, if for whatever reason he is summoned, it would take a while for him to acclimate all that power running through him before he can control it properly. I say, let's see, he's doing calculations in his head. He's like, how many things do they have that I know that they have? It's the one from Linbury, those ones. I'd say when he's summoned, we would probably have a day before he has control of his power.
Okay, so question: if the volcano erupts underneath him in that time, do you think it would stop him?
Um, I don't think it would stop him. It might slow him down, though. That's it.
Okay, yeah. Then we need to make sure this guy doesn't get summoned, because I don't think us 8 folks here are going to be out doing a volcanic explosion. So cool. Glad to know where we stand.
Um, out of character. Tactics wise, if you remember, they technically have fought in Ultima. I forget what was her name again.
Yeah,
Ultimisha.
Ultima.
Yeah,
Ultimisha.
that's her name, Ultima.
Yeah.
Ultimisha.
No, not Ultimisha. This isn't Final Fantasy 8. 8. Eat. Ugh. Um.
Ultimisha, best time mage. By which I mean the only time mage, but yeah.
Best
Anyways, so they've given you a way or shown you a way into where they think that his, I guess, body is being kept. And there's an entrance into Brevenia volcano that leads to obsidian temple, because obsidian is the only thing I could think of that would be able to resist magma and stuff. On the side of the mountain where most likely their base of operations is, or where at least they're keeping this, or where they're keeping Moss's body at least while they're waiting for the aura site to revive him. So if there's anything you need, you basically they're gonna start this operation in 2 days. So if there's anything that you need to have done before then, now would be the time. And before any of you leave this void to go back to where you teleported from, I like all of your characters to make me perception checks. I'm just gonna let you know before you roll. This is a really high roll, so unless your perception's insane, you might not get it.
Yeah, go suck a dick then.
Not if you
Nah.
roll a 1 there, Rava.
Yeah, that's what Roll20's doing to me tonight. That's better.
Rava's just busy trying to figure out, like, okay, so how hard would we need to hit
Shit,
him
come on, alright.
to be at all comparable
Oh,
to a volcano?
Come on, passes it. He nat fucking 20.
Yeah, well, I still want everybody to roll first, because this happens as you're teleporting back.
Neat. 1 second. Which one? Which one?
Final Fantasy. In-game. Dun, dun, dun.
Nice.
Alright,
Yeah, come
yeah.
on, has a 14 perception.
So, come on, you're the only one that notices this, while you're teleporting back. In the void, you see kind of some strange machine that you swear it looks familiar somehow, and then you're teleported back and you don't lose track of it again.
Okay.
So now you can't. You're basically back in the thief complex, so you don't know if what you saw was just something from the teleporting, or actually, you know what? Give me a will save to see if you can separate reality from.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, for come on, yeah.
Okay. His will is not very good.
Well, it depends on what you roll. Well, yeah, you definitely saw that. It definitely wasn't whatever this magic bullshit transported, and you definitely saw something in that thing, like someone was watching all of you, and no one noticed it except you.
Okay.
In fact, the thing that you saw kind of looked like your tiny airship.
Okay.
Right, Ark.
Yeah, that's not an Evilise thing.
Okay, well,
Also, Ark is not tiny.
So, is
like the tiny
my
airship.
or
It's no.
Do I-
It. Let me be specific. Come on. It looks like your tiny airship, but wasn't the size of your tiny airship. It was about as big as probably what you would assume to be an airship, but no one else seemed to
Oh.
see it except you.
Okay.
Alright, so you have 2 days to buy stuff, and I can't technically. I don't think there's anything you can really craft in 2 days, but.
Yeah, there's nothing really to buy either.
I can't craft anything.
Because
Don't
poses in
think-
general are already fucking pricey as hell.
Alright. And on the day of the. Sorry, had something stuck in my throat. Start of the battle, all of you are actually in Lazalia,
Neat.
and actually, you know what? There is one thing I want to do before we go into this. While it was pale and white the first day, the next day, the sky turns completely black. There's no stars, there's no moon, you can't see anything.
Neat.
Nito
Rava,
Max
if you ever look at your magical watch that you've gained because of reasons,
Mm-hmm.
the pale white was still around even though it was nighttime. And it started it went like halfway through the day and it was still super bright out, and then like halfway through this first day it went completely black and dark when it should still be bright out. And on the day, everybody is preparing, and you're setting off towards Brevenia Volcano, and you get closer and closer to it. The sky doesn't turn like completely opaque, but it turns back to its normal blue sky, and then a few seconds later, the sky itself starts to turn red. It starts off a little bit when you're heading towards the volcano, but as you get closer and closer, it starts to turn red.
Seems fine.
It's like the entire world is being thrown into chaos, basically. And when you finally reach your point where you're waiting for the battle to start to enter into Burbenia Volcano, you hear a few minutes into waiting, you hear battles start to happen, and you get caught up in a few fights trying to get into this place, but it's the last fight right before entering into the volcano. Something odd happens. The entire battlefield just stops, like, other than you guys, like, all the cultists and whatever around you just suddenly stop, and you can't even hear the cries of battle, and everything is just silent. And then all of a sudden, in front of you, the cultists suddenly their bodies morph, and just you hear bones cracking and changing and shifting, and they light up in blue flames, and it's pretty bright that you can see it in any direction. All like the lights from all the cultists just being lit into blue flames, and normally when you would see that, that would be the sign that they're dying and would basically be turned to ash. But in this case, all the Hume cultists turn into monsters.
That seems correct.
Specifically, out of character, they turn into rank 2 monsters.
That sounds like a normal day in Albuquerque.
Um, and after you put down the human turn monsters, I need all of you to make me rolls for each of your characters.
What kind of rolls?
Because you've been fighting and not necessarily been trying to get in normally, I need each of your characters to roll me 3 of their hit dice minus, let's see, 6.
Oh, both my
Actually, no,
characters
sorry,
have the same
I
hit
wanted, no,
dice.
sorry, actually, I wanted to change this. 2 of their hit dice minus 6.
Okay, well that's gonna be weird.
And
Okay, so
this is
five.
how much HP you would have lost while fighting.
Jonna lost 2 and Terrence lost -1.
We roll it.
So that's for
Mogwin gained 3 HP.
No, you've definitely lost 3.
Sorry, what? Come on.
We roll the hit dice twice.
Yeah. What's Archibald's and Kamon's hit dice? You're thief, so he'd be be 6.
Come on, is it D8 and roll this
well,
D10.
Lux is down to 84 HP.
Okay, I'll just do it quickly for you there. 2d10 minus 6. Archibald doesn't take any damage.
Rava just has to punch something once and he's fine again.
And Kamon would have taken 3 damage. I knew I should have made it. That seemed like way too much. Anyways,
Okay.
but that's not all, because during this fight, if you have any MP, you will lose 1/4 of your HP rounded down. So take whatever your MP maximum is, multiply it by 1/4, and then that's how much you lose.
The hell? Okay, that's kind of a little hickey.
Oh, sorry. What again?
Specifically for you, Kamon, you basically would lose 1. Because you only
Okay.
have 5 MP.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same with me. I think it is because of the Onion Knights. 4. So that's 4 MP for Lux. He has. And what was it again?
1/4.
4. So how much?
Which is
Yeah, how much HP is that lost though? Brain.
Huh? Whatever
And-
whatever your maximum MP is minus 1/4. So whatever 1/4 of your maximum HP is, that's how much you lose.
And Archibald didn't lose HP, you said?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm not done yet, unfortunately, because this is a big scale battle going on. I'm actually just gonna copy and paste this rather than trying to explain it.
That bodes well.
So if you have any skills or abilities that have uses, follow that.
How dare.
Oh, you're really? Are you seriously just gonna drag us down before the big fight?
He's doing this as an approximation to make us not have to spend 3 sessions doing a bunch of big fights.
Yeah,
I like
basically.
big fights.
Skills,
Oop,
Cedric.
didn't do that.
Well, I mean, but I don't have to actually necessarily use my abilities. But all right.
Too. Terrence is pretty functional without, but yeah, that's fair. Did that include mana? Because 1 mana is a lot less than would be expended.
No, I told you what the
What
MP
do
you would
you
have lost is a
The
1/4 of
quarter
your
of
max.
your-
It was
Oh, I didn't hear that.
a 1/4 of
What
your
do you mean?
maximum HP.
What do you mean by skills such abilities?
So
Four
that's
or
like
less?
most of my mana on both characters.
You lose a
No, a quarter of your maximum MP. He keeps saying
Okay.
the wrong thing.
Yeah,
A quarter of my maximum
you don't
HP.
you don't have a quarter of your MP. You lose a quarter of your MP.
Yeah, you said you lose a quarter of your HP, and I was like, that's like almost all of Jonna's mana. Also, how many hours pass during these fights? Because Jonna has clear
Um,
mind.
getting to the cave at this point would have taken you, let's say, 5 hours.
Cool. Regains 5.
Alright. And when you finally enter into the volcano, you enter into this cave, and it goes for a while. You don't really need to have a torch because it's lit up, and the fact that looks like people travel through here. And you come out, and I'm gonna make sure I have this correctly. Yeah, okay. I'll just hide that first. Come out into an opening in the volcano, and I'm gonna drag you all here. I'll explain what that white box is in a second. Just let me make sure things are set up. Yeah, actually, no, I'll just do this now. So in that white box, put your characters anywhere you want, as long as you're not overlapping each other.
Sure, we'll have Terrence hang out with
Uh,
Ron.
yeah. All in the front.
And if your tokens are broken, let me know. How much HP does Kamon have? Because I'm noticing he has a plus. No, yeah, I don't know why you have 58 in him.
Oh, I guess I was doing Archibald. Sorry.
It's all right, fine. How much would he have lost? 3. Okay. I actually hope that you would actually have less HP going on this fight, but you all rolled really low. So,
I mean, I'm gonna be real. Like, Jonna could literally just heal us, so it doesn't really matter.
Also, Bravo regains HP every time he punches something, so...
you actually are running to try and quickly get this done, and everybody in the front row, I assume is Archibald just gonna stay there? Is he gonna go somewhere else?
He's gonna go behind Brava.
Okay. All of you are running, and when you get to like the center of this place, and there is actually lava everywhere except for this one path of what looks to be obsidian. You run, and then you immediately just face plant into an invisible wall. And since you're all like this, the guys behind you also run into you just for comedic effect. And I will get rid of that white thing. And as you guys get your bearings after running into an invisible wall, Lux, you recognize you see a familiar face.
Boy, time to murder. Gotta murder.
And he's currently wiping his blade off and standing over what looks to be one of Edwin's scouts that probably went ahead to find this area for you. And he turns around and is like, the heroes have arrived.
How's it going?
Does a 32 hit his touch AC?
Well, it hits the wall that's right in front of you and doesn't do anything.
Okay.
There's a wall. Yeah, all right. Terrence is like, hey, let the man monologue. He's gonna die anyway.
He's like,
He's gonna die anyway.
when you say that, Terrence like, sorry, no monologues for today. I have a schedule to keep, and really, I don't want to fight you guys. You're more trouble than you're worth.
Run away every time.
He puts a hand behind his back, and he pulls out two what look to be obviously two Arasites. And he's like, have fun with these monsters. They're a little bit tougher than you normally would fight. And he snaps his fingers, and I'm going to reveal all of them. I'm going to need you guys to roll initiative here in a second, but I'm just going to reveal all of them. And, yeah, so there's a lot of monsters. Monsters that you have not seen before.
Ah, my freaking headphone cord is all tangled in my freaking chair.
And he says, "He's like, now if you'll excuse me, I have a god to resurrect." And he
God damn it.
We're gonna click on
and he
Logline.
disappears.
There we go. Now he's
Okay,
in.
there we go.
And as you guys are doing that, I'll be right back. I gotta just go to the bathroom real quick.
Wow, I just rolled like infinitely 10 times better. Oh, that's gonna be embarrassing.
All right, what buffs do I have up on you at the moment?
I mean,
You want the
Rava,
usual?
Rava can probably get by with only one of them. I mean, he already has a 36, so it's pretty unlikely anything's going to hit him regardless. Mogwin's AC is a bit lower, so more would be nice.
Do you have
What's
a
Mogwin's?
natural
And does he
armor
wear
buffer?
armor already?
He does wear armor already, but it only gives a +3. His total is 25.
All right. Let's
Hey,
see.
question: do you have like a bark skin like ability?
You mean you mean the spell I literally have? 1 second, sorry.
I'm just trying to make sure because if you could cast that on Lux, that'd be grand.
I gotta figure out what the difference between my bark skin and normal bark skin is. Currently, my bonuses are being increased by 2 and
Yeah.
caster level. No,
I
yes,
get you. I get you, mate.
That's
caster level 7.
down.
No, 9, because we're level 7. Which means the base is 3, which means the bark skin is 5 and the mage armor is 6.
Cool.
All right, who all wants those?
Lux will take the bark skin.
Okay, that's 2 mana.
Mogwin would like both. Rava will probably be fine without
And
it.
that is like what, 4 or 5?
Total, it's 11.
11 natural armor. Oh, God.
It's 5 from the bark skin and 6 from mage armor. I don't know what you wanted. I wasn't
No,
paying-
no. Just the bark. That's
Okay.
I was about to say,
Um,
what?
Anyway,
All right, Lux goes
Problem
up to a
with you guys is that
35.
you guys rolled initiative on the same token.
who did what?
You guys did.
I did
didn't
not.
roll initiative yet.
Oh wait, there's
Yeah,
no,
you,
sorry,
you-
Mogwin did.
insult me.
And as always,
Yeah,
okay.
I then corrected it afterward, but okay, I'll just
Anyway.
reroll Rava then.
I already
Does
added him
Terran
into
need any
the
of that? I
initiative.
guess Terran could do with
so,
the bark skin.
and what did you get?
36 AC on Lux.
It's lower than he was before, but it's fine. Hey,
Um,
36 is what Rava is without any buffs.
Yeah. I think Lux is
Come
actually
on, I
stronger
think you
than
rolled
32.
Archibald twice, and also it's not adding your dex to him for some reason. Wait, do you even have?
For
Right.
Archibald.
Oh, I see what you did. Okay, there we go. Now it's fixed.
Okay.
You minus forward your stuff for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, I thought that's what you said. Skills and abilities are negative.
No. Like usable abilities, not like your
Okay.
not your ability scores. Sorry.
Okay.
That is actually pretty understandable to mix up, considering they are called ability scores.
Okay, well, I'll take those off then.
I already did. You have to roll commands too, because I don't know what he got.
Initiative?
Yeah, initiative for him, because you're rolling both of them. And while you're doing that, I have to.
God, we actually kind of rolled high on initiative.
Well, I mean, he has a +8 to his initiative, so.
So do I, but I rolled trash.
Just give me a second. I'm moving shit around so I can add them to the turn order.
Well, are we ready to murder all these fuckers?
Actually, fucking. What am
I
doing?
have very fun new spells.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I fucking have character sheets for them. What am I doing?
Mhm.
I could just be doing it off of that.
What is the range on this?
Mhm.
Touch.
Dun, dun,
Well,
dun,
if
dun,
anyone wants an ice buff, please remain within touch range, I
Dun.
guess.
dun.
Or you
Yeah, I
don't.
got myself the curse armor upgraded all the way as I can.
Oh, wait, Jana rolled really high on initiative, never mind.
I think We all relatively rolled pretty damn high.
Terrence.
When I had to re-roll, Rava has got a bit worse, but it's fine.
I mean, you could just take your old one.
Yeah, just take the old roll. Because you just
Terrence,
I don't
add
know
it
roll
to
the
how
the-
to-
10.
I don't know
Okay,
how to put
so
that.
You can
Oh.
just
Yeah.
you can just
Click-
click
Oh,
on
I
his
never
thing.
realized you could just click on it. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In the turn order, you can edit your own initiatives. I can just edit everybody's.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh? And no complaining about how strong these strong and or weak these monsters are.
I mean, I won't complain if you don't complain about us.
I think I'm good. I think I've complained enough already.
I
Right.
think I feel like I've run out of complaints at this point.
Pretty much.
Let's see here. Which ones I'm going to use? Centered on the Sword Saints. Should I do that?
Caster levels up
Sounds
by 2 until
fun
we
to do that one.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
I can burst them down pretty fucking
D6
quick.
plus.
Centered
Do, do,
around.
do, do,
That
do,
one
do, do,
is
do,
one
do,
creature.
Should be.
Okay,
One
that should be
creature.
3, 6,
That's
3, 6, 9, 10 of them. Who's at my door? Go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's all of them. I'm gonna double check because I think I might
Those
have
are a
one, two.
lot of bad guys.
There is a total of 10 monsters around you right now. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
well, time to blitz into the.
Alright, up first is Siegfried.
Good thing we have 9 guys on our team.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna move right here, get in front. This is gonna affect all enemies. I am casting my Raging Inferno ability.
Don't mind me changing it actually to squares and not feet.
Doesn't fucking matter. Shut up.
And that's to all 3 of them.
Yeah, that's it's centered around me. It hits all opponents. So in 15-foot radius.
And
So their
that's
radius is actually, if we take that to feet, they're in the
that's
radius.
fire damage. Just let me check something real quick to make sure. I'm not looking at the right one. Okay. So the Skeletal Fiend rolls exactly a 19.
Mhm.
The Revenant fails. And the Gobbledygook, or the Gobbledygook, as they're called, rolls a 20. So,
All right. So yes, Revenant takes full damage. The other take half, and then I'm gonna use it again because I can.
first of all,
Does-
how? Second of all, what's half of fucking 27?
13.
13.
So on front boy right here, he's getting thunder sworded.
Wait, how are you doing this twice?
It's a sword. As I gain like abilities like that, Sword Saint, and one thing is when you hit like level 7, Sword Saints and Dark Swordsmen, and in fact do sword skills twice around.
Does that have to be a full round action to do that, though?
It just says you're able to cast twice. I'll relook at it.
Why is the sheet spazzing out on me?
Because it's
No.
it's an FFD20 sheet. You're expecting different.
I mean, I've never seen this particular brand of spaz.
Say FFD20. Are you a sword saint, or is he a sword saint or a?
Dark Swordsman, but he gets the sword play ability and considers himself that as for that. Yeah, there's no. It doesn't say. It doesn't say anything. It just says the reflex save is just going to go down. So it becomes a reflex save of 18.
Is the you're getting this thing from the Dark Swordsman? I'm assuming, right? Not
Yeah.
the sword saint. Okay, I
Yeah,
just want to
but-
I just want to double check because
Okay, I just want to say that swordplay, the Dark Swordsman swordplay counts as the sword saint sword. That's it. That's what it does. So, reflex 18 to take half of 30.
Okay, nothing under that. So then, yeah, it would have to be. Wait, hold on. Less sword skills. Blah blah blah. That's the same as swordplay. You said you got that at 7th level. At this level.
Yeah, it's literally 6th to 7th level. It's 6th level they are able to get this. They could do it. If it doesn't have attack roll, you take a minus to the DC of it.
You sure that's not at 6th level because there's nothing for 7th level.
It's there. Just
Uh,
stop complaining.
I'm not complaining. I'm just checking.
Oh my god.
So that's producing an additional one.
Additional. Yeah, it doesn't say anything else. Say full round.
Yeah, it says the sword thing is able to produce an additional sword skill at -5 penalty to attack rolls as a full round action, and you had to move for. So you had to move for that, so you can't do that then.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I was looking specifically if it was a full round action or not.
All right. So, anyways, his turn's over with.
All right,
Lux is gonna move. I think it's a. Gonna reread this just in case, because what I'm about to do is gonna become very annoying. Okay, swift action. I activate Hayate, so I get 6 rounds of haste.
Great.
On myself. I lose Bushido point, and then I'm just gonna strike this bastard with the good old one ability that you dislike from me the most.
Uh-huh.
I can fucking grab the correct character sheet for it first. The famous old River Rat Blade.
Okay. It hits, and also he can't be exhausted because he's undead. Because that would affect things like Constitution, right? So.
Exhaustion does not affect the Constitution.
It does not. No, it affects dexterity and strength.
Yeah. Unless the creature says it cannot be exhausted.
I believe undead specifically might be immune. Let me check.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, immune to exhaustion and fatigue effects.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Well, that's fine though. It still gets hit.
Yeah.
12 plus 6 damage.
That's water, right?
Yeah, water.
Oh, hold on. I need to check. No. If it was a different thing, he'd be immune to the water damage, but he's not. So. Quickly, Jonna, Mogwin, what's your dexterity modifiers?
It's a weird question. 1 second. Yeah, a lot.
Because you're in a 3-way tie right now, so.
6.
+7.
Oh yeah, of course Mogwin's is higher than Janna's. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate.
Roll a d20, Mogwin. And be an 18. Alright. Oops. This won't let me freaking edit this way I want to. There we go. Okay. Let's see. For starters, okay. This guy is just going to I think their things are only 3. He's just gonna double move to the. Why didn't that change? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think it's because I didn't save it. Yeah, it's because I didn't hit OK. Boop. Boop. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. And then, Lux hits the one in front of you. Okay. This guy's gonna use both his hands to attack you twice, Lux.
If it does not beat 37, there's nothing.
Well then that would mean he would have to roll a 20.
It has to roll that 20. Oh, that's sad.
A 37?
Yeah, haste gives you a +1, and then I had Janna buff Lux with Bark
We have
Skin.
already accounted for mana loss on Janna buffs.
Okay. I was monitoring in the bathroom when you did that, so.
What we were talking about.
Alright, so he's just gonna have to roll 2d20 and see if he hits you. Nope. Even with their insane amount of attack bonus that I gave them, they still have to roll a 20 to hit you guys. Fucking.
Hi, I'm a green mage. How are
Mogwin.
you?
Okay. Mogwin's just gonna full attack at the guy down below him, which he can't do with the blasty cards, unfortunately. So he's doing with regular cards that are enchanted and all that.
You sure you don't want to hold off for a second until after John?
I mean, I can.
Totally, go for it.
Okay, yeah, I'll delay my turn until after Jana.
Okay,
Cool.
Jana.
Hi, I cast haste on Mogwin.
Oh, cool. Appreciate it.
My haste is +3 to attack rolls and saves, and reflex saves and AC,
God damn.
and 1 extra attack, of course.
All right, give me just a second.
I am going to use my move action to make that not cost mana because I like to save mana.
Sure, it's not just a regular haste. It's like a steroid haste.
Is
This nerd's gonna come over here and
Okay.
obviously attempt his usual shenanigans.
all right. Does that cost? You can only do that, I assume, a certain number of
Sure,
turn-
it's fine.
3
times
times a
per
day.
day, right? Just to not lose mana, I'm assuming you can only do that a certain number of times a day.
3 times a day.
All right, just checking. All right, go ahead.
Doop-a-doo, 1 moment.
That's the wrong thing.
Claw.
That doesn't hit him.
Yeah, it's a trash roll. This is fine. I will also move over here.
All right.
Big
Is that?
boy.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay. Mogwin, now feel free to do things.
Okie dokie. So I'm aiming for this guy first. It's going to be at a -2. And thanks
Okay.
to haste.
I have to ask question first. Is this to touch? Or is this
Yes, they will be.
All right. What's your bonus to hit?
Right now with these, if I'm doing rapid shot, palm throw, and the extra haste attacks and 2-weapon fighting, it's gonna be, let me find the right one, +18,
All right. Go ahead.
thanks to the buff from haste.
No problem.
Go ahead and start throwing cards then.
Or what? You kind of cut out there.
So going throwing cards then.
Can anyone else hear him? Because I can't hear him
He said
properly.
toss your cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. I need to see because you got like 50 other fucking things on it.
4 only.
2, 3, 4,
So
5,
I just-
6.
Hold on.
1, 2, 1, 3.
Don't add it all together because he has resistances and
4.
stuff.
Mogwin wanted to diversify his portfolio, so he
So
talked to
he only takes.
Mogwin just was like, I gotta really get myself a bit
All right,
more to my fucking ability.
keep throwing.
Nice.
What was that you just rolled? Okay, you rolled an 18. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, +18.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Out of character, can you tell when part of your things aren't doing damage? Also, how are you doing
VM
thunder,
Fiat.
holy wind, and water damage?
I have 2 rings on, one for thunder and holy, and I have 2 enchantments, one for wind and water.
Oh, okay.
It's GM Fiat whether or not you can tell something has DR.
Okay. Oh, I guess also that should have did less damage. Okay.
For the most part, knowledge checks exist.
Knowledge. Gotta have that.
You want me to roll, or?
I'm gonna have probably specifically Mogwin roll because he's doing things, but we'll have him throw all of his cards and shit first.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Oh no, only a 22 to touch.
22
Oh, no.
still hits. So
Well, it's touch AC, no duh.
Sure hope
the
so.
card itself seems to just kind of go off it, but elemental damage still goes through. That's fucking
Yeah.
goddamn. I rolled 6 on the holy.
Oh, I just remembered I can do that. That's nice.
What are you hitting?
I'm hitting this one right now.
That's 10 then. Okay.
Oh, the big
Still
boy?
up. That one actually misses.
Really? Okay.
you
Dang.
gave
So
them
if
the
I roll a
privilege.
2, I don't hit them.
Oh well, it's not a 2.
Two and
Another one.
Sad that I don't get
Another.
the blast on all of these. It would have been so glorious.
four,
It would have
five.
been a little absurd.
I just pictured
Still
this.
alive.
This
Another
is a
one.
much more absurd solution. Absurd
Another.
result.
Oh, I got a
we-
nat 1, of course.
How many times can you
Another
throw
one.
with the haste on? There's 6 or 7?
8 in total because of rapid shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rapid shot 2
5,
open fighting is nonsense.
Yeah, so it was already 6, and then now with haste it becomes 8.
What? That's not how rapid shot works.
Hmm?
It'd still just be 7.
Yeah, maybe Villain should look
Haste
into
is just
that.
1 extra.
Yeah, no, it's palm throw.
Oh.
It's 4 attacks, each of which I'm doubling with.
Oh, I see. Nice.
So he's still alive. If you're gonna keep throwing cards at him.
Yep.
Okay.
Just keep
Throw
tossing.
more cards.
Another one.
I can have him throw cards better if you want.
That's fine.
Are you sure you don't want a damage buff? Okay.
Still alive.
It's the fact that I can't get my decks to these to make them hit touch that's
Still
what
alive,
makes it-
but looking worse for wear.
Okay, well I think that's all. 1, 2.
All
Seems
right.
like
If you have any,
8. Yeah.
if you don't have knowledge arcana, which I'm assuming you don't, just roll me an intelligence check.
Arcana on a skill. Oh, that's the behemoth. Okay.
And no, it was on a skeleton that I was attacking.
What? That'd be religion.
It's specifically
I
for
don't
his.
have that
It's
either.
specifically for his magical card throwing stuff.
Oh.
Yeah,
Mogwin's
you got nothing. This really hurt skeleton is just like what the fuck.
Bruh. Bruh.
So Siegfried, you're actually getting 2 things thrown at you because this thing has a special ability that allows it to do this.
Uh-huh.
It's
open fight?
actually
No,
B
it's okay.
plus that. What's your touch AC? Because these might hit you.
Well, roll. Hits.
Possible critical. Hold on. Does a 22 crit you?
No. Wait, with 22?
That's without the bonus, dude.
That's the bonus.
Yeah. God damn it. You gotta really start adding the bonuses because it makes it harder to realize what the hell. Yeah, crit.
Immediate action, cast Alter Fortune on that nat 20. I need a will save from the skeleton.
Okay. How's a 22?
Barely passes.
Who's getting hit? Siegfried?
Sig, yeah.
Okay, Mogwin's gonna spend a luck point to make it roll twice and take the lower.
On the
Everyone over here is like, roll twice, roll twice.
on the crit.
All the rolls.
On the crit.
Yeah, on the base attack for it.
All right. Does a 21 hit your touch AC?
Yeah, no crit.
Okay, but it's
hit.
not a crit this time though.
Yeah, so 12, 17. Yeah, I got it.
The first one is ice damage. The second one's wind damage. If that means anything to you.
No, it means nothing.
All right.
And this means nothing.
All right. Archibald, your turn.
Okay. I will
Mm-hmm.
Attacks are annoying. I have to kill that thing before it fucking annoys me even more.
he's just going to oops.
That's one too far. I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he's gonna take a drink.
Archibald, do
his
me a
tank.
favor and roll me a D2.
Okay.
Actually, how long does the drinking last for before you roll that? I forget.
I think it's an hour.
Okay, then yeah, you wouldn't have it anyway. So never mind. Ignore that and get a drunken key then.
Okay.
Fucking
And
power.
and I'm gonna get active aggression
All
for
right.
today.
Cool.
Wait, 2 drunken key.
1. Unless you, unless you. Oh no, that's right too, because you have the
I have
match.
a special
You have your special.
thing.
You have your special keg.
Yeah.
Um. Also, you have an ability on it if you want to do it or not. That I'm assuming you haven't used yet.
Yeah, I can move 5 feet,
No,
but no, I'm not gonna do
your
that.
keg specifically, 2 times a day.
Oh,
You can roll a fortitude save, and if you succeed, you get a bonus to your constitution and strength. If you want to do that.
uh, okay. I'm gonna do that.
right.
Constitution and
Yeah, you
strength.
roll me. You have to roll a fortitude save, and while you're doing that, I'm gonna have this. This goblin doesn't know any better, so he's gonna help out its skeletal friend and attack your hand. Um, it's not gonna bother doing that because it doesn't have eyes. Yeah. So you have a untyped bonus, a +4 untyped bonus to your strength and constitution.
Okay.
So
That's neat.
also,
So
yeah.
I'll
Also, I forgot you have a 19 to your fortitude saves now. Uh, huh. Yeah, there's no point in doing that. Can your hand technically be blinded?
Hmm?
Can your hand technically be blinded?
Wouldn't matter if it could. It has blind sight.
Okay. Not that the monster would do it anyways, because he'd be trying to eye gouge your hand, and your hand doesn't have eyes on it. So, um,
You just waste a turn being confused. Like, where are they all
It pokes it in the
from?
knuckles.
let's not do that. It's just going to yeah, it's just gonna charge tackle. Does a 33
Nope.
hit your hand?
Nope.
What's your hand's AC right now?
Currently 34.
Oh, so close. So I would have had to
mean-
roll a fucking 20 to hit. So, alright, cool.
It's not going to be close for long, but correct.
Um,
Are you
and
coming over here to help out, Robin?
Oh yeah.
then
Donna's
come
like,
on, it's your
just
turn.
chilling, back against the hand.
okay.
I'm gonna check your character sheet and make sure you added that
I'm
incorrectly.
gonna put up some new buffs I got on my hand, so I'm pretty excited to see how that goes out.
Would it bother you if I interceded between you and the goblin just so that it's not as able to hit you?
Nah, you're good.
Okay. If I push it away, is that a problem?
I mean, it's moderately annoying, but it's fine.
Okay, I can just leave it where it is.
Alright, what you
Thinking
do
about
when you
hasting
stab
my
there,
hand,
come
and
on.
I'd rather get both those
You can
attacks.
stab the skeleton. Does not looking too good after Moglin's throwing cards at it.
Oh, hey, the fact that your hand is holy is actually going to be really helpful now.
It's not helpful. It's not holy.
Can I get a sneak attack or
Oh.
no?
Don't
Uh,
you remember that
uh,
ability is
you-
trash?
You'd have to be standing behind the revenant, and you can't.
Okay.
You won't be able to move there. I mean, if you want, you could just stab the skeleton if you want once.
I'll stab the skeleton.
Are you gonna stab it with your dagger? I don't know if I changed it on your thing or not. And I know I removed it from your.
I mean, it's alright. It's a
You
couple
put
of rounds of
plus
holy.
4 on it.
Let's see. Let me open up. Oh my God! Roll 20. Don't die on me.
Yeah, wait, is activating that holy damage my action or its action?
It's action.
Cool.
Because it's on it, right? So that would just make the most sense.
I don't know. The ability says Jana.
I'm gonna just attack with my dagger.
Yeah, just the silent blizzard that I have in your combat one.
Okay.
Also, on the I don't think that's enough to stab the. Oh, you rolled a 2. That's why. Why do you have? Why do you have? Why is Kamon taking a lot of damage?
What?
Uh,
Has he?
Yeah, because he's at 44 for whatever reason. And he didn't get attacked, so that's why I'm.
I
wondering.
can't see him. His health bar.
Yeah, we can't say it.
That's fine. All the character tokens are broken. Nothing new. There you go.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I can just see everyone's because I have access to everyone's, right? Yeah, so you don't stab that skeleton. That's not enough.
Did he charge?
It wouldn't matter even if he did.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah. So he has 50.
He rolled a 2. If he had rolled anything else, he might have hit it.
Gotcha.
Rava, your turn.
Well, the thing is, the charge would give him +2, so would a 21 have hit?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay, that's why I was asking. Okay, well, speaking of charging, Rava's gonna charge up here and he's gonna deck this goblin in the schnoz.
Nice.
Goblin schnoz
he
decking.
is
That'll actually be a 32.
he is thoroughly decked in the face.
Nice.
Cool.
And
on,
he
it's fine.
counterattacks you.
I haven't seen that counterattack shit happen in so long.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit you. What's your AC, like 40 something now?
I didn't take any buffs so that Jonna could save MP. But because I got it dropped by charging, it's 33 until my next turn.
Oh no, not 33.
I mean, so far, my two characters are
Gosh, I don't know what spells to put up first.
Siegfried is 30, while Lux is like 37 at the moment. all very
So yeah, he tries to tackle you back and you just block it.
Tackle baffle.
Siegfried.
I guess you could say that.
What is it? Is this
I-
fucking gonna attack me?
He's doing this. Does a 30 hit you?
That meets.
So take 9 damage. I need a fortitude save from you.
Or to say, okay.
Unless you can't be blinded.
Wait a minute. All right.
That
No,
meets.
that was correct.
How does that meet? You rolled a 19. It's a 20.
Oh, it's a 20? Oh.
Oh, I don't
Seriously?
have...
Wait, do you not have it set up right or something?
It says a 20 right there.
Yeah, it says DC 20.
It literally says.
Oh, okay, I didn't see that.
So you're blinded for 3 rounds.
Nice.
My eyes.
That's annoying. That is very annoying.
You know what ability I've never copied? Eye poke.
You know, that's a good point, actually.
That's actually very aggravating.
Your hand's getting charged. I don't think... Again, I don't guess they had a 20 to hit you, so...
God damn it.
And then...
Archbold
let's
can't
see.
be defended.
Since you're blinded, Siegfried, come on. I need... Actually, what's your touch AC? Come on. Probably high, because you have a really high freaking dexterity.
Come on.
Yeah,
It's 23.
alright. That's unfortunate. I need you to make me a fortitude save or gain the zombie status.
Okay.
No heals for you. Just kidding. Let me double check something on zombie.
42.
At least I have two abilities that don't. At least I have some abilities that don't require me to
All right,
actually
you're
make
fine.
an attack roll.
You make it exactly.
Good. I don't want to be a zombie.
Alright.
It doesn't turn you into a zombie.
No, it gives you like this zombie effect where potions do the oppositely hurt you. So,
Yeah, I
Like
mean, it's not that
wounds.
big a deal since our only source of healing is via fast healing, and fast healing healed you anyway.
Oh, right. Rava landed an attack, so he's back to full
Actually,
HP.
no, he go here.
Oh, you heal when you attack stuff?
Lux, this is at
What?
you.
You heal when you hit
Eh.
stuff?
Yeah, regen.
Hold on.
You gotta roll that. You gotta roll
No,
down.
he didn't crit you, just 16 damage. And then Terrence.
80, 40.
Hey, buddy, you got your bearings?
Huh? What? Like I just wanted to make sure that no one was gonna monologue, okay?
You know what? That's fair, but I think you waited a little too long.
Whatever. Charge at... Sure. That'll be at that nerd. Reach weapon and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And I guess before... Yeah, I'll swift action enchant my weapon with... I don't know. What's a good element, you think?
Holy.
Oh, you're right. Holy Burst.
But undead.
Yeah, my bad. Let me double check that that's an option.
Holy would be good.
Not that. Not that. Where the god dang heck is my there it is.
Not that. Not that. Not that. Nope. Nope.
Is holy on the
nope.
list?
I don't think it is. Isn't
Er,
it like a really high enchantment?
Shiny.
No, not holy. What is it called? It's not called holy. It's something else.
It's called shining.
Are you kidding? Abyssal is on here, but shining isn't. That stupid.
Yeah, I should totally do that and heal them. That'd be great.
Shadow.
That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. Flaming burst it is.
All right.
This is a volcano. They might suck up fire.
What the frick do I do?
I did Inferno
There's
already.
there's no way they'll resist like wind.
Okay, I can do that. Or what about water? Water seems good.
I don't know.
Yeah. Water's good.
I think these two down here, I think they're resistant to shadow damage.
Anyway,
These
swift
two, I
action,
don't
freaking
think so.
Jetstream burst. Or wait, no, not Jetstream. Roaring?
Yeah, roaring is water.
I get roaring and Jetstream confused a lot. Anyway,
That's understandable. The naming convention is odd.
no sneak attack. That is a terrible attack roll.
What is that in total? Because you charged.
21.
a bunch of
Again,
other
a terrible
things.
attack roll. Oh, 1 second. Fine, I guess I'll use my new thing. 1 second.
Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying.
Your phantom weapons don't hit touch, do they?
No.
Oh, that's not baller.
Where is it? Where is it?
Also, I'm just gonna tell you now, the ghosts probably have a really high touch.
Yeah.
Is that a ghost?
It is very much a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bother.
Ghost.
Okay, yeah. If you're not gonna do anything, that doesn't hit him then.
Inferno ghost.
Is that all? I assume it is.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How stupid is this behemoth?
I mean,
Okay, he's not that.
Yeah.
He's not stupid enough that he was gonna just ignore you, Rava, and go straight for Lux.
What do you? That's not. That's smarter. Lux is feasibly hittable. Rava.
Also,
For this round, Rava has lower AC because he charged.
Yeah, but
And,
like.
I mean,
you
and
know,
also he would have been in between the two of you, is what I meant and what I was referring to.
biggest
he-
of drugs.
that would be the dumbest thing he could do.
But he's just gonna move ahead 1 space because he has reach. Actually, is that even close enough? It's not, so he has to move 1 closer anyways. And he can't full round you. But you know what? There's 3 of you next to each other, so he's gonna use a special ability. And let's see.
Ooh. A special ability.
I
you say.
need Jana, your hand, and Rava to roll me. What would it be in this case? It doesn't have a thing for it. Roll me a
Craft weapon check.
no, no. He's not asking you to fix his claws for him.
Hey, I need my claws fixed, guys. Can you help me?
Well, one or the other, one of you is gonna be better in it. So let's just say a will save to have this damage.
What? That's such a weird save.
Yeah, that was a little strange, but.
Well,
okay.
I guess my hand's fine.
Well, I rolled a 4.
Yeah,
If this
Rava,
isn't
that's not
you,
enough.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Aw, I rolled a 5.
It's alright. Jana and your familiar will take half amount of this damage, and I just have to do math here real quick.
Why the frick is it a will save? What, you just want to say no to evasion?
Probably. That's fine.
No, my other
I
option.
disagree.
My other option was fortitude. I was not thinking about reflex at all.
What?
I mean, I would take fortitude.
2 times.
I don't know why my hand is so good at will saves. Oh, because it uses my base
Wait,
save.
how much am I doing
Yeah,
this
that
by?
would make sense.
Third. This is a weird ability that I may have created.
Clearly. No, I'm kidding. It's not that
His
serious.
HP total is. Rava, you are taking 45 damage, and Jana and your hand, you're taking half of that.
That's an absurd amount of damage.
And he can't use that ability
Ever. Period. No.
for
none of
5
that.
more rounds.
Hey, Terrence. Got a small ability for you to copy.
Yeah, would you like to tell me the specifics on that ability?
The specifics on that ability is that it does a third of your maximum HP.
Wait, what? Oh, a third of the user's max
The
HP.
user's maximum HP, yeah, not you're not
Yeah,
using
that
the
makes more sense.
you're not using the behemoth's HP for that.
That's... I might. I'll have to double check the wording on the ability.
For reference's sake, he used an ability that from Tactics and other Final Fantasies known as Almagest.
Uh-huh. I don't know, man. What's the arc on that?
It's a so you're centering it on you. It's on a 2 square radius.
Oh. Perfect. And you can do that at range, or...
It has a range of 3 squares or 4
Neat.
squares rather.
Lovely, lovely.
And
Moving forward.
specifically, it's a set will save of 18.
It's a set will save?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Fucking Behemoth is fucking stupid. It's not gonna have a good calculating save.
All creatures have the same base calculating save, but okay.
Anyways, that's its turn. Sig.
All right,
Seek.
Siegfried doesn't. Here's the great part: Siegfried doesn't have to see to do this because there is no attack action.
Oh, dang, you hit my hand for quite a bit of damage.
So we're
It'd be a
gonna.
shame if I let
I'm
it
gonna
break.
do a little test. Shadow Blade first on this dude.
On the Goblin, I'm
Yep.
assuming. And,
Oh, thank God, I thought
and
you were
not
saying
on
on
the
an undead.
Revenant.
No, I'm not. I'm not fucking stupid. I know where they were, so there's no attack action for this.
Okay. It saves.
All right, so it takes half of the shadow damage.
Hold on, let me look
And
at this
then-
guy's things. Alright, cool. So it takes 14.
And then Thunderblade it.
The same target.
Same target again.
Alright.
Reflex save is gonna be 18,
Alright, it gets 24.
so it takes half of that. That'll be the end of that.
It actually takes a 0 because it has evasion. Because fuck you. I'm just kidding. Also, it doesn't have evasion. I just wanted to make you question how I did things.
All right, so
We
After
don't
that-
question how you do things because it never
after
makes
that,
sense. anyway.
just in case, I will activate Living Dead, just in case, because I am blind for 2 more rounds. So gotta make sure I don't get fucking.
Actually, that's a
nuked.
good thing. You're blind. How would you be able to know that you're hitting them?
If they haven't moved, he can technically still know where they are, but they have 50% mischance.
Yeah, well, that's if it's attack action. I'm not attack.
It doesn't matter if it's the attack action; it's any targeted effect has a 50% chance to
Oh,
miss.
okay. Well, I'll roll high then.
No, I'm rolling it
What?
because it's specifically attacking. Actually, yeah, you do it. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll do it anyways. Just in
2D.
case.
Technically, yeah.
Okay, so high for the first one did not hit. Nope. Wow. None of them hit.
All right, so
Alright,
it
that's
gets
in
that
his
HP back then.
Yeah, gets all his HP back. All right, so end of his turn. Siegfried's turn. I mean, Lux's turn. Lux is gonna full round action this fucker down to the hell world. So first off, I have it dual wield action.
Miss
Uh,
and also
what
miss.
the fuck? Wow! Suck a dick, gang.
Miss.
And then
it's-
one more attack.
Time to go to the
Yeah.
hell world. Oh, never mind. I rolled it.
Wait. Let me try again.
So you're gonna hit me, but a 24 doesn't hit it.
Okay. Well, no, that would be a 25 because of haste.
Like okay, it still
Who
doesn't.
gave
hit
you
it.
haste?
He gave himself haste.
Oh.
Also, does a 22 stab Lux?
No, nothing. Stop trying.
Uh,
22 stab Lux.
okay.
Stop. Get some
The
help.
skeletal fiend here is gonna take a step back and
Coward.
Jonna, what's your actually I'll just fucking do it. Jonna, one of these is at you and one of these is at your hand. Is your hand have any resistances to ice?
No, but I'll immediate action cast deflect on it.
Alright. 25 to its touch.
No.
Okay, and then this one's on you. If I can fucking open up the right thing. 28 to your touch.
Sure.
12
Oh,
wind,
barely.
12 wind damage to you.
That is literally my touch AC. Anyway. Also, the amount that deflect increases, the amount that deflect increases my AC is ungodly.
Yeah, what's like +8?
So there's a talent that you can take from the white mage list that is
So
for the
say
first
no,
round that you
shut up,
have
just shut up. I get the idea. I already know what you're talking about too, because I was
It-
looking. I was
um,
looking at it for Diamanda when I was making her character sheet, so I know
One second.
exactly what you're talking about.
It would be 24 anyway.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. Lux, this guy's just gonna this guy's just gonna stab you to be a thing for decoy for this revenant. So does a 33 and a 32 hit you?
No.
You should really stop. It's getting sad.
Stop. It's sad. Stop. Get some help.
Jonna,
Anyway.
you and your hand's turn.
Cool. I will use a use of auto spell to cast Righteous Vigor on my hand for like 2 hours.
All right.
Gotta get pre-buffed for like every fight, hopefully. Anyway,
I hope you're casting
Let's see.
hour-long spells because this obviously isn't the final fight.
yeah, that's precisely why I'm doing it. Anyway. Eeny, meeny, miny. We'll just have it attack the one in front of it. Yeah.
Threaten Siegfried.
God dang it.
Nope.
I think that's all.
All right. Mogwin, throw cards.
Whoops.
Okay.
Throw 1,000
Oh, that haste is
cards.
gonna be active for like 11 rounds.
I'll try and finish that guy off first. One.
Finish him.
Hold on, I need to do math. I think this card's he's gonna still be alive, but barely.
Really?
Alright.
I maxed out the holy on that one too.
Yeah, he's literally just barely alive.
You won't take me out,
He's
Copper.
dead. He's dead.
Oh,
He
fuck.
that first card left him with 1 HP.
Yeah, of course. I'll go for the ghost next then.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
Hold on, I actually need to look at something for the ghost specifically.
It better not be incorporeal because incorporeal is freaking BS.
I mean, it's a ghost, so yes, it is incorporeal.
Alright, this is gonna be a long fight.
Fucking, I don't think it matters because your cards magic, right? So I don't think it matters.
They are indeed.
If an item is magic, everything takes half damage. Ghosts take half damage because that's how it goes.
Cool. Okay. Unlike the skeleton, your other elemental things seem to do more damage to him, though.
Yeah.
So that would be that, and then 2, 6, 12, and then... Oh, I made his HP 12. Whoops.
That's
All
fine.
right, great. That's great. We did a lot of damage. All right,
Okay.
good job,
He's
guys.
still alive.
You did good.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I assume so.
God damn it. God dang it, Bobby. God dang it.
That's probably not gonna hit.
22. Yeah, it does not hit the Revenant.
Yeah.
The 21 does not hit the Revenant.
Wow, thank you, Roll20, for this bounteous gift of threes and
And 22
fours.
does not hit the Revenant. You crit him for 6
Are
because he'd be having it anyways. Ah, no, I moved to HP 6 again. God damn it. Why isn't my minus button working?
Are you having computer troubles?
No, I'm having keyboard problems.
Just having computer problems is our fuck. Well, more like roll 20 problems. It's
8.
fucking
He's still alive if you have more cards to throw at him.
Dude.
That's another card ass bitch ass.
6, 7. That one will kill him.
Woo! All right. Mogwin can still put in work. It's just different now.
Alright, is that it?
Yep.
Alright, Archibald.
Okay. The ghost is dead.
The ghost is dead, yes. Just the
Okay.
goblin below you and then the other ghost above you.
Okay. I guess I'll move to that ghost above me.
Okay, you're gonna have to charge it then,
Um,
if you want to attack it.
Bobby.
No, I won't charge. I'll just.
I mean, you'll be able to actually attack it if you charge, otherwise you're not going to be able to, unless you have a... Oh, wait. Did Archibald get a thing for increasing his movement, or was that come on? No, that was come on.
Come on.
That was come on, yeah. So, yeah, unless you charge, you're not going to be able to attack, and you're just going to be going back and forth.
Okay, well, I'll charge and use my corkscrew rush.
Alright, make sure you hit first.
Can I do that?
If you hit
Oh.
first.
Okay.
What does Corkscrew Rush
Oh.
add to?
Don't forget that's a plus to your 8 to the damage. Roll.
Uh,
Okay, so 21. No, I don't think 21. hits.
21, I don't think. Well, I mean, he's. Are you using that, or are you using a random rock that you found on the ground for improvised damage?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if there were any rocks.
I mean, it's a volcano.
ground.
There's fucking volcanic rock everywhere.
Okay, I'll pick one up and use for increased damage.
All right.
Congratulations, it's
If,
obsidian.
we'll do this instead, because that's what you should be rolling. There you go. That's much better.
Yeah, I forgot to do that. I wanted to.
Yeah, well, also, it's a monster, so it doesn't have a weapon, so it's technically flat-footed. But that would have hit it regardless.
What?
So
Why would it be flat-footed?
because
Oh, I see.
is it
I
using?
mean, natural attacks are considered weapons.
No, it's because of way that his thing is. Anyways, it does. You do smack this revenant for 16 damage. Actually less because technically it's not magical.
Okay.
Actually, if it's incorporeal and it's not magical, it goes right through the monster.
And
Oh, that's a good point.
EMP?
Yeah, in that case, Archibald, it would be. Yeah, if you tried to attack it with this rock, it would just go through it because it's not technically magical.
Okay.
Yeah, Archibald might not be able to hit these ghosts at all.
Yeah, he might want to move.
Because he
over.
doesn't have any magic weapons.
Quick, someone cast magic weapon on his rock.
Why do we keep the Titan ball from before and make it magical? The Titan ball. Just fucking launch it around.
So yeah, you go to swing at this thing, and you miss because your things aren't magical.
Okay. That sucks.
Rava. I probably should have looked at this. Should be different. Rava, what's your dexterity modifier? Because come on, should be going first before the
Dex mod
Yeah.
plus 7.
Fucking what's this thing's dex mod? I'll let you go first. Fucking why not? But first, come on, your turn.
Okay.
You can go behind the goblin and stab him for a possible sneak attack if you want.
I will do that.
Alright, roll your silent blizzard. That's
Okay.
oh, we messed it up there.
This.
And you'll have +2 to hit. I don't think you gained anything interesting.
These bitch ass motherfucking monsters think they can smack me around. How dare they?
Man, you need to roll higher than a 2 there, my dude. Yeah, that's not enough to stab him. Rava.
Okay.
Does that count flanking?
I mean, it does, but
Okay.
it,
I tried.
again, it won't hit him.
Yo, Robbie, you gonna limit break over there or?
Let's see. I'm gonna go.
At the end of this round, we'll end for today, and we'll pick up again next week.
Boo.
It's already past time we would normally play, anyways.
See. Are these goblins in front of us hurt like at all?
The one you smacked is hurt.
Yeah, I was about to say. You
Oh
freaking
yeah,
broke
that's
that
right.
nose.
I detect him in the schnoz. You know what? Well, let's follow up on that.
He is once again decked in the schnoz.
Okay.
Yep. He is once again dead.
Okay.
What?
And then last couple can go with the behemoth.
Oh, because they're undead.
I'm looking at my thing here. Yeah, that hits the behemoth
Okay.
for fucking goddamn 43. What the hell?
Because it's a power attack.
I don't think that's a sufficient explanation.
Lots
the
of
Power attack is making up like 4 damage.
6, I believe.
It should only be 4 unless your BAB is 8 somehow.
Oh, okay. Then it is. Yeah, it is 4. But I've also got a +5 weapon and some other flat modifiers.
All right.
That's
The
making up 9,
20
which
does
would-
not hit the behemoth.
Okay. So that's 3 landed, which is 18 HP back.
So no on the limit break. Got it.
All right. Is that it?
Well, come on, can hit undead creatures,
Yeah.
but
That's
not
good.
hurt.
It's because both your weapons are actually your hand wraps are magical, but your flaming rock isn't not magical.
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
And then well, Sieg is blind, so he's gonna ignore you, but he's gonna step out of being flanked. Come on. Does a 28 hit your AC?
Um,
I think that L means yes.
I don't know. His thing is
28? No. Actually, or yeah, it
yeah,
does.
it does hit you by 1. So you're gonna take 15 damage, and he heals from drinking your blood.
Okay.
Yo, that's some fucked up shit, man.
And then Terrence, the ghost that you tried to stab, is going to do things to you, hopefully.
Do things to you.
Uh,
It's gonna take you on a nice date. That's what.
I don't think a 14 will hit your touch, will it?
Who's?
Terrence?
No.
I didn't think so. I mean, I rolled a 2. What do you want from me?
It's a 27, duh.
Oh, power attack is 6 because of primary natural weapon slams.
Primary natural weapon doesn't multiply power attack.
Primary natural weapon that adds 1.5 times your strength modifier on the rolls, you get plus 50%.
You were also
power.
rolling it as a secondary because you. Oh no, you were rolling only your slam. Jeez.
Yeah,
How do you have so
I
many?
only have slams to specifically keep them as primaries.
Jesus Christ, you have a lot of slams.
Yep.
That being
Come
said, they
on,
still wouldn't be
slam.
1.5. Primaries are only 1.5 if you only have 1 primary.
So how much damage
Oh.
did come on?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll pull 2 damage off of that.
So wait, then how much damage would he have taken then?
Like 8.
He would have taken a little bit less, not like a lot less.
Like 6 less?
Yeah, 6 total less.
Um,
Or the goblin would have taken 4 less.
I fucking would have mattered. You murdered the shit out of him.
Okay.
Spooky.
The behemoth would only have taken 2 less because only 1 attack went to the behemoth.
Right, okay. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna tackle your hand, Jonna, because you can't do anything else right now. Does a 30 hit it? I don't think it does.
No.
Yeah, he has to roll a 20 to hit your hand.
Yeah.
And then-
Bad for the boss. He's probably gonna
Archibald,
be like,
this revenant's slightly pissed off that you tried to just hit him for no reason. Uh,
He was totally unsuccessful.
does a 18 hit Archibald's touch?
Just hold on.
It does not. You avoid it.
Okay.
Terrence. Feel free to copy that ability if you want.
Do I want is the
I
question.
doubt it.
I don't know. It's not that much damage.
Yeah, if you don't have Behemoth's health pool, it's a little.
Yeah, let me just say, the behemoth is an HP sponge. Just be glad I didn't. I originally had planned to have 2 of these behemoths. I was like, that might be a little much.
Swap to 2-weapon fighting and activate hasted assault. And boop boop boop. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to.
Do you want
That
me to
didn't
just roll a
roll, did
will
it?
save first before you start swinging?
I'm sorry, that was an incorrect roll. What's going on?
I said, do you want me to roll will save first before as you start swinging?
It makes very little difference, but sure.
Like, how much difference?
1 second.
Oh, that's a reflex. But that would have been the same. Its reflex and will are the same. But it's
That's
17
a
beat.
fail.
Alright.
Anyway. Sorry, that damage is off because I accidentally included sneak attack. So it did 12 less, and then I will immediate action veil pool so I can actually get sneak attack on the other attacks,
Alright, cool.
which will be this.
Oops. I could just do
Also, he loses his dex bonus to AC, and this.
You're assuming. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I gave the Revenant to 111 HP for some reason. How much does he have? 94. Okay. So you said it did how much less? Did 12 less?
The first one did 12 less, and then for the others, he doesn't have his dex bonus to AC.
You're assuming he uses Dex to AC, which he does. But
He's a
shut up.
revenant.
I mean, it's part of his AC. Let's see. The 22 does hit him.
I sure hope so. I'm assuming a lot of his AC is dex.
Half of his AC is Dex. Is that all? I'm just swinging
Ye-
twice. Not
That was
this.
3 times.
Oh, that's right. I missed the other one. Yeah, okay, that also hits then. He doesn't really have a counter attack to hit you with, so. Because I mean, he doesn't have a physical attack to counter, so he technically can't counter. Okay, last turn of the night. The behemoth will.
Uh-huh.
I wish I could charge things, but I can't from where he is. So he's just gonna. Frickin'
Sounds like a you problem.
Rava, what's your AC currently? I just need to know if I just need rolling 20s at this point.
36.
So you're gonna have to roll 20.
I don't know
I
about
might.
that.
I haven't.
Pretty
I
strong.
didn't actually change what he would have gotten for bonuses, but I think he still needs to roll 20, unless he has a 16. He needs to hit you. A plus. To
It'd
hit.
have to be a plus 17 to hit me on anything less than a 20.
Okay, well I'm just gonna fucking roll through. He's gonna attack you. How many? He's gonna attack you 3 times. Once with a gore and then 2 claws. You said 36, right?
Yep.
I need to make sure I have this added correctly. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, no, he'll mess with those. So, yep. All right, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'm gonna stop recording.